everyone. Welcome to Autumn is Here. I'm your host, Francine Crawford, and I know my show is Autumn, but we are in wintertime, and it is Christmas Eve. It is December 24th, and it is Christmas Eve. And I want to wish everyone a great season, a great Christmas. And this is a wonderful time. It's a time of joy. It's a time of sharing and caring. It's a time of giving gifts and receiving gifts. And it's a good time of year for most. Sometimes for some people, it may not be. And I want to suggest that when you're giving gifts, just don't forget to think about something extra for maybe an older person that you know that may not have a lot of relatives, may not have a lot of people with them. Give them something extra. I know when we say giving gifts or doing something for someone, we think of something big or expensive or something that's going to take up a lot of time and effort, and sometimes that deters us from doing it. But I'm suggesting do something just kind. Just something kind. You know, people don't give cards anymore. Give them a card. Give them a card to let them know that I see you. I'm wishing you a good Christmas. I'm wishing you a well holiday. There's so many people who are alone, and so many older adults that are alone this season. So many older adults that are depressed this season. Feels like nobody, is recognizing them. Then I'm just saying that maybe if you know somebody in your building, if you know somebody in your organization, in your church, around your neighborhood, do something that will make them happy. Bring them, a pastry or something, a cake or something. We have all these Christmas things. We have all these Christmas cakes and cookies and stuff like that. Something like that to give them some of this Christmas spirit. Give them something small. Go to their house, decorate their cane, decorate their chair. Just something creative if you want to do. Spend some time with them, have a talk with them, have some tea with them. Do something extra, a little different. Make an effort for an older person, especially one that is by themselves and lives alone and may not have a lot of family. Just think about, little things to give them to make them feel good. If you have someone older in your family during this holiday time, give them a call. They might be in the house a lot, and this season may be just like any other day for them. Give them a call, let them know that, you're thinking about them during this holiday time. We go around during this holiday time and we go out and we shop or we fellowship with other people, and we're very festive and we have all these events and things like that. But there are a lot of older people that may used to do that before, but they can't do that now. They can't go out. They can't get around. They're lonely or they're afraid to go around. It's not safe for them anymore. So they stay in their house, just like they do all year round. So just to give them a little bit of merriment, a little bit of joy during this season, reach out to someone older, someone in your family, and just make sure that they're okay, and give them a little gift. Give them a scarf, give them gloves, slippers, anything, something that's small. Give them lotto tickets. Older people like lotto tickets. Okay. Let me tell you, give them lotto tickets. Give them things that are humorous. My mom loved to give humorous cards, and people loved it. People saved them, so give something that they may need, or something that's just going to make them laugh, or, just spend some time with them, call them, just make them happy. This season is about giving and receiving. And, if you give, you will receive. And also, don't forget about the caregivers. The people who care for these people, that they actually work on the holidays, so while we're, with our families, caregivers are with other people who are caring for them, who they're caring for, and they're with their clients or with their family members, and they're celebrating, but maybe not the whole day. So think about them, that they're still working, and then all year that they worked and they doing work was helping someone else. Think about the caregivers. Give them something. Give them a gift card. Give them a card. Give them a call. Give them something that will make them happy. Give them a break. Step in. Think about things like that. Just give them let them know that they're seen and that you're thinking about them. Sometimes this season can make you feel, overwhelmed, and it can make you sad. So you never know what anybody's going through. So my suggestion is to just kind of extend yourself a little bit this season, just to make sure that whoever's around you or whoever's around in your organization or your block or your building, and they might be alone, that you're going to help them in some way, form, or fashion. And it doesn't have to be anything super big or anything like that. You can bring them dinner. Bring them to Christmas dinner. Do that. Break bread with someone that you normally wouldn't break bread with. That would be a great way to go. People don't know that, in between December and like the first week of January, there are a number of people who commit suicide, a number of older adults that commit suicide. It's sad, and you never know what people are going through. But, I think that if they have people around them to get them through the season, it may help. So while you're enjoying your season, think about someone else that's an older adult, or extend yourself to a caregiver. And also during this season, we also, for the last week in December, think about our resolutions. We think about the new things we're going to do for the next year, what's coming up for the next year, the exciting things we're going to do, changes we're going to make, the responsibilities that we're going to lose weight. Everybody's going to lose weight. We just all going to lose weight, every January 1st. We know that. But all the resolutions that we make, getting a new job, or we're going to travel this year, or save money, or whatever, all these resolutions. I'm going to challenge you to make some resolutions, connect to someone in your family that's an older adult, connect to them. And, the things that you said you were going to do when you reach out to people, you say, okay, I'm going to go see my aunt. I'm going to go see my uncle. I'm going to go see grandpa. And we just never get around to do it. I'm saying put it on your calendar. Make a resolution that you're going to put it on your calendar. Put a date on your calendar that you're going to visit them. Put a date on your calendar that is a regular date that you're going to see them once a month or whatever, and visit them. Go see them. Make that resolution. Do that just to make sure that they're okay, just to spend time with them. We don't know, how long anybody has. So it's good to be able to spend some time with them, make some memories with them, see if they need something. So that's one of the resolutions that I challenge people to make. Think about an older person, and it doesn't have to be somebody in your family. It could be somebody in your community, in your building, in your church. Just say, you know what? I know that person is by themselves most of the year. I'm going to make sure that every, Friday night, I'm going to take them to bingo. If that's all you can do, then that's all you can do. But it would be company for them, or make a resolution that you're going to go to your parents and find out about their medical history, their personal business. Ask the question. You're going to make a point that you're going to make some time that you're going to ask them the hard questions. You're going to start talking to them about their future. You're going to start planning with them about their future. Make that resolution that you're going to get more involved with your parents and your grandparents to make sure they're going to be okay in the future. That's a great resolution to do. I know we break so many resolutions, but those are ones that, we can keep. It may not cost us any money or anything, just a little bit of time and effort. So that's a good resolution. Make a resolution that you're going to get your health together, keep your health together, so that if somebody does need you, you're going to be good. Make a resolution for yourself and your health. Make sure that you're able to be in a position that you can help someone, and you have to take care of yourself first. Make a resolution that you're going to get all your stuff in order, all your papers in order, your trust, your will. Make sure your children know your assets and what's going on with you, and your medical test, and where you go to the doctor, and all your paperwork and your insurance. Make sure that they know also. That's a good resolution to do, just to get the ball started. Get everything in order. Start thinking about your future and how you want your children to be involved in your life, because the children may not come to you because they may not feel comfortable with doing it, but let them know so you can open that door so they can start asking questions and knowing things. Make a resolution that you're going to speak to your older adults in your family about the family history. Know your family history. It is so important to know your family history. Not only that, is that when someone older dies, like the history of your family dies with them. And if you never sat down, those things you keep saying, I'm going to do. If you never sit down and do it, it's not going to happen. And when they go, that history goes with them. So make that resolution. It could be even little resolutions. You said you were going to keep a record of your family, business or health or whatever, and you never bought that book. Buy that journal and write it down. Write down all your parents' information. Write it down. Don't just keep it in your head. We think we can keep things in our head forever, and it doesn't happen. So get that book, write it down. Be intentional. Be intentional about the future for you and for your parent. Be intentional about that. It helps everyone to be intentional. So this year, when we're making resolutions, let's think about not only material things and stuff like that, but let's think about things that's going to make a difference in our life, in our future, in how we live, and how our parents live, and the quality of life we wish and want to have. Make some resolutions that's going to make our lives better, and these are the things that you can actually achieve, These are things that you can actually do that's going to carry forward. So these are good things to think about, to make a resolution. And then you can just add it to your list. I'm not saying get rid of the list that you're going to lose the, 90 pounds and make all this money and all that and travel. Yeah, you can do that. But add this to your list and make sure that you're able to be there for your parent, for your loved one, and make sure that you're able to be able to talk to them and have a good relationship. A resolution also is to fix some things that are broken. Fix some things that are broken in your relationship with your parents. Fix some things that are broken with your children. Make a resolution that you be the person that starts the conversation. You be the person that tries to heal the situation or help to heal the situation that everybody's been avoiding forever. We want to have better lives as we grow older. We don't want to be more distant and have things that keep us apart. Especially when you get older, the city and the state and the government, they're not going to take care of you. You have to make peace with people around you that love you, that can help you and will help you. And if you just leave it up to chance, there's no telling what's going to happen. So, I'm just wishing that people just don't take things for granted, and just take some things into their hands and their control and be intentional with their planning of their life and their planning of their life with their parents and older people. There are people who are living longer and they're actually seem to be doing okay. But if one thing goes wrong, sometimes it happens really quickly and everything snowballs and there's no one to help them. No one has any information. No one has any knowledge of any of their relatives or anything like that. So we want to see that you make some resolutions that would help you, in the future. Also, make a resolution that this time you are going to get somebody that's around your parent. If you don't live around them, that's going to connect with your parent. Get their information. Give your number to the neighbor. Get their number. Ask them to look out for your parent. You're going to actually do that. Don't feel embarrassed about that. Everybody needs help. Everybody needs support from one another. We need to build community. So do that. Make sure you know that in case of any emergencies or just that somebody's just looking out. They looking at your parent and they realize that they're walking a little slower or something like that. They can give you a call. Exchange that. Don't be afraid to ask for help or ask for somebody that's around your parent just to take a look. That's a good thing. That's a good thing to have somebody else have eyes on your parent that's watching your parent and just gives you a call if you can't be there. Everybody doesn't live by their parents. So please, make that as a resolution. You're going to do it. You're going to step up. You're just going to step up and be a partner in your parents' life. And I'm sure they'll welcome it. I'm sure they'll welcome it. If you do it right, if you do it with love, they'll welcome it. And you do it little by little. You don't have to bombard them with stuff and, start throwing a lot of paperwork at them at once and stuff like that. But just do it little by little. But we have to start being responsible for ours, for our family, for our loved ones, for our adults. We have to start initiating some things and putting some things in place for the future, because the future is coming. Everyone is aging. We're all getting older and slower, and we're going to need the help. So give the help that you want to receive when you get older. Okay, that's my show for today. I want everybody to have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I will be back in February, and we will have some more shows and some more interviews and some more information for all of you. And I just pray that everybody has a safe and wonderful year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.